Oh, Cyber, how are you? Thank you for the 3 years. 3 years, for real. Oh, it's been a while. And thank you for being a supporter from the very start. But yeah, I skipped my anniversary. So, but you still managed to kind of make a little celebration out of it with that subscription. I appreciate it. 36 months. Appreciate it. How are you? 36 years. Yes, okay. I should have said that. I should have corrected you. Maybe you accidentally dropped the six. But how are you? Yeah. How's everybody? Welcome. Last time, uh, we were supposed to go get some food for the cat of our client, but then we found a butler, and I've been thinking about it. I think he really doesn't have a butler, and the killer just broke into his house to kidnap Maya and leave her in there and do whatever other things he needs to do. I think he moved in his tools for, spying and stuff like that into that room where we found a picture of Impax. So I think the client really, what was his name? Angard. He really didn't know that there's somebody taking care of his cat and he wanted somebody to go give it food. I got that six. I did not know I had a pineapple. Or maybe I forgot about it. But yeah, how are you? Good thing you didn't put it exactly on my head. I guess you were trying to give me pineapple pie or whatever. Because that's where the pie would be going. You got food for cat, nice. Oh, and thank you for the bits. Okay, I guess I see why I don't remember it is one of the paid ones. But I don't know if it's like when you added one that I haven't seen. I think all the animated ones are considered special, and the extension. You didn't know what would happen, I see. I guess I don't give you a preview, that's sad. But yeah, it was almost on my head. I could have tried to pull myself up or something. But yeah, I think Angard didn't know about the butler, and I think maybe that will come into the trial to prove something, so we'll see. Oh no! A 10-bit attack, that sounds scary. Thank you for the bits, Cyber, appreciate it. What do I have for 10 bits? Has to be something loud, I think. Meteor up. Oh my god, you made that into an emote, for real, nice. I was hoping to place a pineapple there, but it was not in the cards. It's something. I guess technically I can make my own stuff, and I guess... Oh no, I see, you're shooting me. Oh, you got me right in the eye. Damn it. I guess I can technically make a pineapple for me that is static and doesn't blow up and stays on my head. Unspeakable violence, yes. Oh my god, is the gun gonna land too? It seems like it's gonna land. Damn it, I should have just made myself smaller and dodged the attack. Oh, it didn't land, okay. Now to make myself smaller. Okay, let's see. Let's get back into the game. Thank you for the oh, wow! Well, that's one way to wear a sombrero. That was funny. I would never have imagined that. That was a coordinated attack. It was Cyber and Meteor. Pineapple that doesn't blow up, pathetic. Oh no, another 10-bit. Uh-oh. Thank you, Cyber. Oh, do I need to guard my eyes? I feel like it's gonna be another gunshot. How do I... Oh no. My hands are too small to cover my eyes. Yu-Gi-Oh! Does have a Pineapple Blast trap card, if I remember correctly. Oh my god, I don't remember it. Oh no, Cypher is loading up his gun with a whole magazine. Oh no, what do I do? I need a shield. Where's my card box? That's definitely gonna help, right? Oh, I did not turn on my controller yet. Oh? Enjoy that A, Alex. No! Wait, what? That was it. Oh, damn it. Get that off me. That luck, Cyber. I thought you'd redeem the creeper, but it was just a lucky random redeem. Oh my god. Okay. I totally forgot what I have in the random sounds. Thank you for the bit, Cyber. Appreciate it. The gunshots are gonna come when I'm not when I don't expect it. Don't be disappointed in me yet. I haven't even started. I thought the loading icon was delaying the explosion. Oh wait, there's another investigation. Didn't we get to be continued last time? Oh, don't tell me I didn't save. Don't tell me I didn't save. It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? Unless there's 2 investigations before we go to the trial. That's a new one, if so. I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya. Yeah, this is new. This is right after he put together the rescue team. Is sound alert? Alerts being a bit slow with the messages? Because that didn't play anything. Did we save Maya? No, Edgeworth heard about... Okay. The Nani just came in. Wow, it's being slow. Edgeworth heard about her being kidnapped and he's like, I'm gonna put together a rescue team for her. So he just finished putting together the team before we ended the last part of the investigation and we were prompted to save the game. But I guess I was like, I don't feel like I did enough investigating to go on with the trial. So I guess that's why there's 2 parts. Maybe it's a very long investigation and the game is really trying to keep a good pace. So that's nice. These things take time. I would say probably not. Probably not.
Did you see it?
In short, probably not. Just like Cyber. Got it. Oh, you're spamming for the newts? No, just 1 newt. I know there is a gunshot in there, at least 1. The police are professional, Sparrows. They'll find her, so don't you worry. If it was as easy as putting together a rescue team and letting the police know, we could have done this earlier. I always wonder, when they have on TV, like, somebody got kidnapped, don't tell the police, blah, blah, blah. Like, how do people, like, actually keep up with that? Like, the kidnappers, how do they make it work? 90 bits? What? Are you... Okay. Maybe if you buy something in bulk, it shows the total. I see that people... Oh no, it's gonna be 9 gunshots. Oh no. If we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. I don't think we should do that anymore. We're gonna rescue her and we need to get him guilty if he really is guilty, and we think he really is. You're right. What else do we have for exam? Wow, everything is back to normal. Let's see. Wow, there are a lot of bears. This isn't new. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have? Oh, it did all the bears with that one. Okay, that saves me a lot of time. Alright, we could only click one of them until we got that weird detection thing. It's so messy in here. Okay, we've seen this. Do we actually need to still examine things here or just talk? I think we just need to talk. Having to click through all the bears. I did it last time and I thought I did them all, but there was one specific spot that I didn't hit and I had to watch a video to find it. And yeah, I basically, that huge bear, I clicked with the detection thing on it, but it wanted to be very specific. It wanted to be exactly on the eye. I did it close to the eye and that didn't count. But yeah, the real killer. So the real person who killed Mr. Corrida was that assassin, Mr. Shelley the killer, right? And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client? You mean who asked for the murder? That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. Mr. Shelley the killer? What the heck? Yeah, Edgeworth believes that On Guard is the one who hired him. So now we have like a moral question. Do we keep defending him or, you know, we let Edgeworth win? The killer was the killer. Oh no! Okay, it was not gunshots, but it's gunshots to my ears. Okay. You debated me, Cyber. Good job. I didn't know games could be this subtle. Oh no! Do not. No. Ah. Damn it. Okay. This feels familiar. Damn it. I may have gotten this extension after I saw the nudes. Oh, model swap. Uh-oh. Am I still in danger? I feel I'm still in danger. I don't remember how... Okay. Why is there a model swap? What are you going to do to me? Wait, I don't think I sent Cyber that nude clip. Probably not, but now we have our own nude clip, I guess. You saw it? Nice. That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer. They're assassin's client. Yeah, Phoenix, you need to really think about this. Who could have hired the assassin? I think there's a really good possibility it's On Guard. Another 90, uh-oh. Thank you for the bits, Cyber. I'm not gonna try clipping on mobile. No, don't worry. I didn't mean to get it clipped or anything, we just have it. 200, oh no. Cyber, you should be responsible with your money and don't bully me. 90, wow, okay. It's gonna be multiple things, I guess. Do I need to brace myself? Uh-oh, I didn't mean to press that button. What was I saying? I was saying something, but I don't remember. I'm too scared right now. What if Cyber does nothing, just builds anticipation? Oh my god. He could technically just save this up for years, and then when I don't see it coming, in another 3 years, he comes back. And he shoots the entire model, fills it all holes of gun bullets. I can speak. Wow, you got the 5K badge. Nice. Wait, does that one come with an emote? I don't remember. I don't remember the tiers. Thank you for the best side. I appreciate it. That smile is scaring me right now. Lazy mode. Uh-oh. You better be responsible with the microtransactions or your phone. Okay, what was I saying? Who could have hired the assassin? We were talking about Angard possibly being the one who hired it, because he has a picture of Impax in his room, in his living room. That leads to the wine cellar or whatever. Jay is just gonna expect it forever now, no matter what. Anxiety turned on forever. Nice. Do you think it was Miss Andrews? No, I don't think so. Come on, Phoenix. You know it was Angard. You know it. You know it. You should not believe your client this time. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be. Matt Angard himself? Was it Matt? If Mr. Angard really did hire the assassin, then he is not innocent at all. Far from it, he would be guilty of the crime. She could just zap him to death with that little gun she has. She can him, whatever, into death. She wouldn't need an assassin. He would be guilty of the crime. But it can't be Mr. Angard, right? It's definitely Angard. I mean, when we first talked with him. Mr. Angard, I would like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? That's the problem. That's the question we asked. Of course he would not be lying. Of course he wouldn't get a psych log, because he's not the one who directly killed him. He asked for him to be killed. He hired somebody. We cannot talk to him anymore. That's the problem. There is no more visiting hours, but we need to be asking him, did you hire somebody to kill him? Did you have something to do with it? We need to learn from this. Next time we get a client, we're gonna be like, did you have anything to do with this murder? Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? I didn't see any Cyclops at that time. Actually, that reminds me. Did you remember something, Mr. Nick? Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting. What is this interesting thing? That's right, you didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? Juan had bet everything on jamming Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Does it have to do with Impax's suicide? He definitely didn't kill her. He definitely didn't stage a suicide, because he said he didn't kill anybody, including Corrida. But maybe he was responsible for her deciding to take her own life. And that would be the thing that would take him down. We know Juan Corrida was the only person who saw the suicide note. So maybe he knows. And he's such an asshole that he kept this secret to destroy Angard, to use it as a weapon, instead of, giving the evidence and giving answers to her family or whatever. Both of them are real assholes. I don't like them. But I don't know. Maybe it's all speculation. We'll see. I want that donkey. Oh my god, I saw some donkey art a few weeks ago on Kara, and I was like, no, I want more donkey art. And I looked for more donkey art on Kara, but all I got was Donkey Kong. I found a few donkey arts, but it was mostly Donkey Kong. I'm like, why did you name it Donkey Kong? It should be Monkey Kong, right? It's saturating the donkey art market. Mr. Onguard's secret. What is the secret?
Did you see it?
Wow, you got 6 bears. 6 bears in that mess. Well, maybe 7. There's a tiny bud of the pink one in there. As rumor has it, they thought it meant idiot. Really? Aw. But. Okay, I get the joke that people call somebody stupid a donkey. But I like donkeys. Maybe I like stupid. Is this how you win in this carnival? Bear high scores. If Pearl wasn't in the way, you could try to catch more of these bears. I wonder which one has the highest concentration of bears, which circular area. I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Corrado was going to reveal his secret. That means Mr. Onguard had plenty of motive to have Corrado silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Onguard. There's no way around it now. Am I gonna demand to see my client because it's my right to see him because I'm his lawyer? Yes, let's go, man up. Let's go to the... Wait, there's new stuff here too. Gatewater Hotel. Hallway, I think. I didn't read it. It's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of this secret Mr. Corrado held about Mr. Onguard. And Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are 2 things I must know tonight. I think we need to go back to his house, to Onguard's house. We need to be suspicious that he had a butler and told us to feed the cat. We should be able to make that connection. He wouldn't have sent us if he had a butler. But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center? I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't worry. Maybe the think of something is we go back there and we find the picture of Impax. March 22nd, Gatewater. Wait, is this like Watergate but backwards? Every time I have to read it, I'm like, this word is hard to read. But I've gotten used into it eventually. Viola Hall. Hey, wait! Oh no! Did you want to taste her with the helmet on or off? Cyber. Ace Attorney would never make such a silly joke. What is it, whippersnapper? She's calling you a whippersnapper, Cyber. All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. What device? Uh-oh. You shot her. Okay, at least I'm safe. So, this is fine. She cannot dodge. He's dead. Oh my god. You got some of the bombs. Rest in pieces. I was told to use it to search the whole hotel. Who gave her that? This isn't the same as ours, even though it looks the same, but we have ours in our pocket, so this must be the police's version. That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? Oh, never mind, it is Gumshoe's. How did she get a hold of that? There is no way Gumshoe is running his own investigation against us. Old bag, gone too late. Oh, damn it, I wonder. Her tombstone. How old is she? I don't know, and frankly, I don't care, but the request came from Edgy Poo. Why did Edgy Poo... How did he take our bug sweeper? We didn't give it to him, right? But Edgy Poo is in charge of the police department. He can get a real one. Did he like assemble the rescue team all in secret so the kidnapper doesn't hurt Maya? Maybe that's how he did it, and now he needs to borrow. I almost said steal. He needed to borrow this device from Gumshoe to run his own investigation without letting the police know. But if he made his own rescue team, who did he hire if it's not police? Oh my god, I have a feeling he's gonna send me a bill for that later. He sent me a bill for the gum that he gave to Old Bag. He's gotta make money somehow, since his last days of being a detective are soon over. Maybe he was paid for it, and then I'm gonna have to pay for it. Edgeworth? And he said, imagine Old Bag is part of the rescue team. If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. So I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you. Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. Okay, let's see. Bug sweeper. This is absolutely top secret, so you had better keep it to yourself. Damn it, I needed that bug sweeper to go to Enguarde's house and sweep things. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents. Very interesting. I'm sure it was, it was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, the gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan. Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Correa. I'll let you in on another secret, youngin. I know who planted the spy camera. How do you know? Oh wait, she's just speculating again. Why did I believe her? It was that obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people. Spying on people by herself as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself. Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change. I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet it's nothing good. But I didn't say anything. Juan and Adrian. So you want to know about the Juan and that messenger? Right? Wait, I didn't read this sentence correctly at all. You want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two. Oh? I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? Who are you talking about? You don't know the manager woman Juan had? It's a shame she killed herself, though. She's talking about Impax, not Adrian. Why is she telling me about Impax when I ask about Adrian? It's a shame she killed herself, though. Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impax, Miss Andrew's mentor, right? Yes, yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know? Wow, the plot thickens. So it was a love triangle, right? Like, why else would Angard have a picture of her in his living room? Unless she didn't mean he's getting married to Coreda. Maybe she was getting married to Angard. I think when it comes to Allbag, asking why is a lesson in futility. You mean to Mr. Coreda? Really? You young kids today don't know anything, do you? He's about to tell me it was about Angard. What? That girl, Celeste, killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement. 3 days after their marriage announcement. What in the... We need to know who she's talking about. Who is the future husband who didn't become a husband? Why would Miss Impax want to kill herself? She was going to get married. Well, that's because she's theorizing about the reason for the suicide, I think. Worst she can say is no. She was thrown away, you see, by Juan. What? But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly cancelled their marriage. Is that true? I don't know if I trust Oldbag and her theories. Is this the truth or is she making things up again? It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why did he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately. I see. That night, after Juan called the wedding off, that manager Celeste killed herself. How terrible. I wonder what happened between those two. Hmm. Oh man. Let's keep moving through the hotel. Maybe we find somebody else to talk to. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, hotel lobby. And that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Wait, does that mean we can go back to Angar's room? It looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. I don't want to waste my time inspecting things we saw already. Let's go back to... how do I go back there? Because we still can't go to his room. Maybe we can go to his house. We can try the detention center too. Maybe we can demand to see our client. How do I go to the detention center? Oh, there's something new in my office. What? There's still sun out. Can you at least like pretend it's night outside and change the color of the sky? March 22nd, Ride and Go Law Offices. Doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here. Well, he's out there with that camera asking around all the electronics stores. Then I'll make some salad for him for dinner. Looks like Burroughs really appreciates what Gumshoe is doing for us. Mr. Nick. It was a long walk from the hotel. It's morning already. Yes? Where is the lettuce? I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before. I guess I have to give up on making a salad then. Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. Does he have any ingredients in his house? I mean, in his office? Okay, nothing new here, I guess. Detention Center. March 22nd, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Visiting hours ended a few hours ago. Looks like we're not going to get a chance to talk to Mr. Engarde tonight. Are the lawyers really held to visiting hours? I feel like they should be able to talk to their client whenever they need to. But isn't what we have to ask very important? Yeah, but I don't think that matters to the guard. Damn it. Okay. March 22nd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. Engarde's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for the Engarde case? Why is he letting me know about this? We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. Why are they allowed to be talking to people at this hour and I'm not allowed to talk to my client? Objection? No! Get it away. Get it away. Oh no! Oh, damn it. It blew up my little shoulder and then my whole body followed. I didn't even hear the creeper in my panic. Nice. We're taking the witness's statement right now. Okay, we already saw that. What is that? Dead. Oh, damn it. Yes, you finally saw your dead people. What's Edgeworth up to now? Damn it, I did not see that coming. Who is this witness? I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Mr. Nick? Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Who is the decisive witness? I actually cannot think who it is. Oh yeah. Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. Let me take a look at my... Maybe it was Laura. Oh no. Because we already had the old bag. There's no way it's the killer. He wouldn't walk into that trap. Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, did he get me another letter of introduction? He wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go. Nice. What? I've already called them so you call them so they know. They didn't seem like they knew when I was there. Go on. Go talk to your heart's content. Maybe it's your evil twin, right? Phoenix, fight. Oh my god. This is such good news, Mr. Nick. Go talk to your heart's content? Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Okay. I want to go to his room, his mansion before I go to the detention center, just to see if we can do something there before talking to him. Because I feel if we talk to him, there's definitely gonna be something we can do in the room. I just want to see if there's any difference. How do we go there? I guess I cannot go there without going to the detention center first, so scratch that. March 22nd, detention center, visitor's room. Pigeon wrong. Oh, that's a good one. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. Enguarde and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Let's save just in case we can only talk to one of them. Miss Andrews would definitely know about that marriage and can verify that story for us. But Enguarde, if we rephrase our question, we might see the Cyclops. Let's go with Enguarde first. Hopefully they let us talk to Andrews. Dude, it's Mr. Wright. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. He's suspicious. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Corrida was killed by an assassin and that the assassin's client is this man, Matt Enguarde. What's wrong? Mr. Enguarde, there's something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kinda different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. None of these is the question I wanted to ask. But let's see, maybe it will come up in one of these conversations. Matt's secret. Oh no, it got bugged again. I need to reload. Whoops, I need to save and reload. Matt's secret. About the press conference. You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai? Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Could you please fill me in on what the secret is, please? He said please twice. There it is. There's the Cyclops, but it's not the Cyclops I wanted to see. There's 5 of them. I knew this was coming. Mr. Nick, don't tell me. Cyclops. You said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? Juan and Adrian. Did you know about Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it is all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Correa. Her mentor was Mr. Correa's manager, and Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste and Pax's suicide note from him. Famous Greek monster, the Cyclops. Like Cyclops, right? Celeste. Does that jog any memories? Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza, my treat? Wait, that should have triggered Cyclops. He knows her. You can't just dodge the question and not get Cyclops. Mr. Nick? What's a pizza? Is it a kind of pea like green peas? A good thing she didn't say some kind of pea like yellow pea. Let's go get one later, okay? I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. Well, how about we get our minds off of this topic and talk about something else, okay? Okay. Oh no, that's not Cyclops. He's just dodging the question. Mr. Enguarde. Are you connected to Miss Impax's suicide in some way? Let's try using this on him just so we get an idea of what the questions are gonna be. At least the first one before we cancel. Matt's secret. Now let's hear what the secret of yours is. What if Mr. Correa had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? Told you before, dude. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Correa, especially on that night. Okay, so... we do not have that thing, whatever it is, but maybe we'll see it later. So let's cancel, and let's go check his mansion. Should investigate and gather some more clues. But we didn't get to see Mr. Andrews. Can you, like, get lost? I want to talk to Andrews. Ah. Damn it, and I saved over that slot because of the bug. I should have saved on a different slot so we can see both sides of the story. Damn it. Okay, we have an earlier save maybe? I don't remember. No, we don't. Right? We have another save in episode 4. So maybe if one day I'm curious about it, I can just load this up and speed it up and try to get this point, but not on stream. Or I can look it up, I guess. Replay the case. Quick adventure. Speed running the game. How do I go to his room? Why is this not transparent? March 22nd Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Oh, Mr. Wright. Please, you have to help me. Did I change something in the settings while I was accidentally in here? Yeah, it did change in here. Because of my mishandling of the stick. Okay. Uh-oh. Powers! What happened? Why are you here? He is our witness. He is the decisive witness. I was like, there's no way it's him. Nobody would get him. They would get Laura again, not him. Oh no, he's gonna be crying on the stand. What happened? Why are you here? You see, I got roped into this somehow.
Did you see it?
Wow, you got a very cheap looking chair. What? The empty chair, yes. The empty desk. They have nothing on their desk. And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial. He is the decisive witness. Oh no. They have so much faith in him. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers? I was talking with a detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. When all of a sudden you're under arrest, and I was brought back here. What? Why was he arrested? Oh. They said my face and whole self in general looked suspicious or something. Oh no, he got profiled. Oh man. Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious. I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? Okay, we need to get him out of here. Tomorrow's testimony. So about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? I really don't know yet. I think that suit is a crime. Oh no, he does look like he would make a good Ganondorf. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. Can you tell us what you saw? Maybe we can see that is important too. You saw something important? What was it? Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. Oh, come on. You want us to get you out of here, right? You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said. Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about? I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's me. After all we've been through together. Yeah, you got it. I shouldn't have defended him and got him his freedom. Mr. Nick? Mystic Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world. But it's alright. Is this supposed to make me feel better? Ouch, I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? He deserved it, because he's always bullying his only friends. He deserved it. Matt Ongard. Decline his credit card. He'll be guilty for his last name. Time to send him to jail. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him in here. This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know? Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going. But what is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. Oh my god! That's an army of nudes! Oh no! How many are there? You shot one of them. Wow. Thank you for the bits and the notes, Cyber. Appreciate it. Got a little lurk. Good luck solving the riddle. Thank you. Thank you for the lurk. I guess good luck at work, Tazix. Appreciate it. He'd always say, it's just a game, to justify himself. What? How horrible. That's unforgivable. So he was playing with Impax, maybe. Maybe that's why he has her picture. But if he's a player, would he really keep a picture of just her and not all the other girls he's playing with? Sorry, didn't mean to offend you. He probably doesn't even remember her name if he really was just playing. Maybe he's putting on a show of being a player. Maybe the marriage got called off because he was upset about it or something. I don't know. Maybe he was threatening Juan. Sorry, didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me. Okay, now I see it. He has a picture of her because she's the only one who won't swoon over him, and that upset him. One person who wouldn't swoon over him? His manager, you know? Oh wait, never mind. It wasn't Impax, it was Andrews. Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic? Because he likes her. Gossip. You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities and their world have this dazzling sort of image, right? What if the gossip was about you? How would you feel? Dazzling sort of image, but aren't you part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers? No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of other stars around me as things happen. Well, that's true. He didn't get offended by him saying that's true. No, he did. Oh, hey. No, he didn't. So, did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? You mean Miss Impax? We heard something about how her wedding was cancelled. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. Why don't you just tell me without me asking you? Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity. Oh my god, is he like a Pikachu? Celeste's suicide. Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it. We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is. No, I think it's something bad for Horeda. I mean, not Horeda, for Enguarde. Because if it was bad for Juan, he would have just destroyed it instead of hid it. To use it against Enguarde whenever he felt like it. Something bad for Mr. Correda? Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man. Impax. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna try and rest a bit. Good luck criming. Thank you for I mean, thank you for being here, Meteor. You don't have to Thank you for the hydrate. I can choose my words. Have a good rest. I appreciate it. Looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man. Maybe she was talking about Enguarde. Who knows? Truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Correda by that? Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be a reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. I don't know. Enguarde is the one that's looking like a bad man, to me. I don't know. Correda really likes animals, right? And I feel like somebody who has so much passion for animals wouldn't be so hateful towards humans, which is like, why is this rivalry between them there? But yeah, I did already make a conclusion that he's an asshole for hiding that suicide note. So maybe I am wrong with this idea, but I feel like if anybody is a bigger asshole, it would be Enguarde. He has that gaudy mansion, he's a player. He's definitely feigning being like an idiot or incompetent or whatever. He's making it seem like he wouldn't be able to come up with such a grand scheme. Like he really needs to rely on people to do things for him and all of that. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. Well, that's some good info. I guess that point about liking animals is very incorrect because the last case we had this guy who had all of these animals, the birds and the monkeys, and he was a murderer, but he kind of did it because he didn't get justice for his brother. That's some good info, thank you. You're welcome. Mr. Enguarde and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. Maybe I get to see her now, but if I get to see her, how do I get to do the Psyche-Clock investigation with Enguarde? There are still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. You have to get to I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Okay, let's see. How do I go to his house? Oh, it's from here. Okay. March 22nd, Enguarde Mansion, living room. Looks like no one is around. Time to break into that room. What happened to that person with a stuffed teddy face? Oh my god, she has a good point. Because of the things on his face, the patches, what is it called? These things in the middle of his face. Oh, he must mean that butler with the stitches in his face, yes. Shoo! Oh, there you are. I guess you're still awake, huh, Shoo? I bet the cat got the card to Maya somehow. Come on, let's play. I wonder if that butler, Mr. Doe, is already asleep or not. We're not breaking or entering, right? Breaking and entering. I need to get in here. There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick. Wait! Maybe Pearls can go in there. Do we want to put Pearls in danger? I bet it's for Mr. Enguarde's cat to use. Maybe she gets there by accident when the cat goes through and she's playing with it. The door is locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering it. If Maya was here, she would have suggested Pearly go through that door right now and open it for us from the other side. That was not new. This is probably not new. There has to be a way for me to enter. There isn't a way for me to enter. I can't even talk to her. There isn't an option to talk. So maybe we need to go back to the detention center, see if Andrews is there. Maybe she tells us something that will prompt us to come back here. Wait. Have we seen this door before? There's another door over there. You shouldn't go wandering off over there, Mr. Nick. She's the opposite of Maya. No, we need to sneak in there. Yes, Pearls. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her to stop playing around. Oh man. I thought we were onto something, but Pearly is not letting us. Okay, let's go back to the detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Okay, so I guess every time I re-enter here, I get to choose. Adrian Andrews. Oh, it's you. So we don't need to replay the whole chapter to get to her. Sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was Matt. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about the secret Mr. Greda had on Mr. Angard. Matt Angard. I would like to ask you about Matt Angard if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Angard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case, nothing. She didn't tell us anything. She didn't tell us about his true nature. She didn't get Cyclops. Okay, Celeste Impax. About Miss Celeste Impax. I had finally put her death behind me, and now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it. You wanted to burn it? But why? I didn't want it to spread just like another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. The suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why frame him? Why did you try to frame Mr. Angard? That's simple, because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there had to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, so they would figure it out, right? Yes, they're so good that they could figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. She's being sarcastic, I think. Miss Andrews? Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please tell me why you did what you did. Revenge. Huh? Did you say something right now? How many does she have? Just one? A Cyclops, huh? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. But I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say revenge. Let's see what she's asking for. Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Ongard for the murder? I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Ongard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you are saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. I don't know if they would accept this right now, but let's try it. Celeste, it worked? There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge, and that is Mrs. Impact's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who had her suicide note was also Juan. What does that all have to do with Matt? You're right, you haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. Ongard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impacts and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? No. We do not have that. So even though she only had one Psycholock, it's asking multiple things. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Let's see. It was near Juan's dead body. I noticed it when I went to fill the glass. And then when I realized that Juan was dead, I completely panicked. That's when I must have unconsciously picked this card up and put it in my pocket. As for why, I simply don't know why. There was only one thought running through my head at that time. With this, I can finally expose Matt's true nature to the world. His true nature? Can you tell us about that, please? Wonder why she's saying that, but not telling me what his true nature is. If it were me, I think I would be happy to finally get that kind of thing off my chest. I hate trifling matters. It's a waste of time to show me things that are of no relevance to me. Okay? Stop it! I don't want to remember the hopelessness and the despair I felt back then. Hurry up and put that away, Mr. Nick. Whoops. I guess she'll have the same reaction to this. Oh, I don't care what the reason was. It's unforgivable that he had Celeste's suicide note. But you don't have any proof that she left a suicide note behind, right? Celeste, she always believed there was a right way and a wrong way to do anything. She would have left a note. I wholly believe that. About this photo. The person who stabbed the body and opened the guitar case was me. And that was so you could get the Nickel Samurai's costume so you could wear it. I thought I had executed that part quite well. But you showed me differently. You are a formidable lawyer, Mr. Wright. When I was pouring that glass of juice, I honestly had no idea that Juan was dead. I see. I really am a terrible woman, aren't I? One moment I'm thinking of looking after him, and the next I'm stabbing him in the chest with a knife. So there was a nickel samurai costume inside of this case, correct? Yes, there was. I even personally carried it there from the studio. I've always thought it was such a childish thing to dress up and wear a costume like that. But I never thought that I would wind up using it myself that night. It appears to me that rumor was started by Juan himself, Mr. Correa, but I'm Matt's manager, remember? I think he wanted to embarrass Matt through his relationship with me. But didn't Mr. Correa like you? There weren't any feelings of love between us. For me, it was about getting Celeste's suicide note. For him, it was about wounding Matt's pride. That's all it was. That's poor Pearls is in shock. She sees just how cruel the world can be. I was the one who organized the whole press conference. Juan wanted to deal the most damage to Matt's career. That's why he was killed. It's quite simply a story of cause and effect, yes? Celeste was my mentor. She was a strong woman. She wouldn't kill herself over any old trifling matter. So, you have some ideas of why she killed herself? Yes, I suppose. Can you tell us? I hate talking about myself. It's a trifling matter, that's why. Sorry? Miss Andrews? That things have come to this. I have nothing left to say about that man. Not one word. Damn it, she's not cooperating at all. He is a very prideful man, or rather was. He absolutely had to compete with Matt in everything, no matter what it was. He really was such an idiot. Miss Andrews? Well, I guess maybe all stars are like that. Never giving any thought to other people's feelings. That's Mr. Will Powers. He's an actor contracted with Global Studios. He's a very nice man, a man with a good heart. You just said celebrities all suck. Or is he not a celebrity to you? But that's all he is and ever will be. What a horrible thing to say. Society doesn't care about genuinely nice people, Mr. Wright. Nothing to say about Edgeworth. Or Von Karma. I thought you would say something about Von Karma because she seemed to have found her new anchor. He doesn't have something new to say. What? Mr. Nick, your phone! Wait, she recognized that it's my phone? Last time she didn't know what a cell phone is. Hey, that's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? Oh my god. Uh, I think Phoenix is secretly a fan. He just doesn't want to be judged. I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. Sounds kind of ominous. Yeah, I know. Hello? We're in trouble now, pal. Gumshoe? I'll be back at the office really soon. What's wrong? Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth, he... No, don't tell me he got in trouble because of the rescue team. Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office. Please don't tell me he got shot and I'm gonna be facing Ron Carmel. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good. And I... Beep. Hello? He got cut off. What's going on, Mr. Nick? Gumshoe said we need to go back to the office right away. Then we should hurry back. I'm scared to go back. Phoenix, me and man. What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together. Look at the little girl. She has more courage than you have in a little finger. Maybe it'll be good news. Somehow I doubt that. Does he have something to say? No. Let's leave. No, not the detention center. Ah, man. I misclicked. Let me out of here. Damn it, I interrupted the music. March 22nd. Writing call offices. What took you so long? I accidentally made a stop at the detention center. Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go. No. Well, what happened? We got him. We know who bought that spy camera. How is that bad news? I thought something bad happened to Edgeworth, but he can just leave this quickly? And this bear is what gave them away, pal. The bear. I figured it out, pal. No, you didn't. It was Edgeworth. He was the one who said he will investigate the bear. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. But wasn't it Mr. Edgeworth that figured? Shh, Burrows. And go on. There's only one person who bought one of those bears who's related to this crime. Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in their room? Matt Angard! Oh my god. He's definitely guilty. And he definitely would buy a custom expensive bear. Matt Angard, your client, that's who, pal. That's why he said we're in trouble. It's not because Edgeworth was shot or something. We're in trouble because he is guilty. And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Stuffed bear. Oh no. Okay, it bugged again. Why does it always bug when we have good music on? Are you sure you heard right? That the person who bought this bear was... I heard it from the department stock clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. Oh. Anybody could have been using that credit card. It's for $3,800, pal. That's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear. A receipt? That's all you have? No, it's not just the receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. Okay, he definitely would recognize a celebrity, I guess. He told me I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. Angard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. Angard's autograph out of it, pal. Okay, now that's very solid evidence. So I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. Angard himself. My sight is failing me. This can't be. Oh no, we're gonna lose a case. And Maya is gonna be in danger if we lose it. Receipt for $3,800. Proof Vanguard bought a stuffed bear identical to one in evidence. Spy camera. So what about the spy camera we found? That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for you to file away into evidence. Set to record the victim's room from 8 p.m. for 1 hour, was running at the time of murder. I know you don't want to give up, pal. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Correda's room was Matt Angard. Why would Mr. Angard do something like this? I bet it was to catch Mr. Andrews and Mr. Correda in one of their rendezvous. I bet is not good enough for me. Have to know the absolute truth behind this camera. Are you going to see him, Mr. Angard? I mean... Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we find out next. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Matt Angard, what in the world have you done? That Angard, what was he thinking? You mean setting the spy camera up in the victim's room? Yeah, and it was recording at the time of the murder too, pal. Don't you find that just that suspicious? It doesn't sound like a coincidence to me. I mean, don't mind me, I didn't mean it that way, pal. Then what way did you mean it? That Angard, what was he thinking? Okay, this is the same. I wonder if we can go into his mansion now. No, nothing changed. We can try the Magatama in the detention center, I guess. Oh, he's waiting for us. You're working really late, you know? It's already past 10 p.m., dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Ooh. Maybe I have enough evidence now. Relax, don't you know that ignorance is bliss? You're the embodiment of ignorance. If you really want to know, let's talk. Look at him being all ignorant. Okay, time to present the Magatama. You'll have to speak. Matt's secret. Now, let's hear what the secret of yours is. What if Mr. Correda had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? Told you before, dude, I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. Now we can use either the camera or the bear to say, like, well, you bought this and it was recording for an hour on the night of his murder. I hope it's not too picky on what I use, but it's most likely the camera. Did they give me the receipt? They didn't give me the receipt. No, they did. Oh! They gave me the transmitter too. Damn it, I didn't present these to Gumshoe to see what he says about them. Okay, I think we have everything we need. Don't lie to me. I know you paid close attention to Mr. Coreda, especially on that night. Okay, now we... Could be the camera or the transmitter, I guess. Let's go with the camera. It worked! Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Coreda's room the night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then sent the images the camera took with this transmitter. I guess either one would have worked. Wow, but dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden? That's an easy one. Spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. I guess one had a few of these kinds of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Coreda was you! Where are you? Mr. Enguarde, don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Aw, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did that bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Enguarde. If I didn't know how to work if I didn't know how you work in court, I would think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first? Here's proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. I wish I could just destroy all the blocks like that. Nice shots, Cyber. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. Enguarde. It's from when you bought this stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? Wait, they don't even put the item's name on there? This $3,800. This could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. Wow. A $3,800 toothbrush. Phoenix is going all caps. It's ivory and it's got elephant hair for bristles. Ew, elephant hair. Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said so earlier. So can I ask you one thing? Yes? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is, of course. It would be strictly confidential. So, what are you going to do now? I'm going to find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you had this camera in Mr. Coreda's room and filmed it in secret is... Damn it, I didn't save. I guess the obvious reason would be to spy on Andrews and him, but I think it's more related to NPAX. Let's try Andrews. It worked? Adrian Andrews? There is a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Correa were having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Correa, you were going to reveal this fact and turn it into a scandal, isn't that right? Okay, so we definitely know they were not part of the murder plot. Unless this is something that the killer knows about too, and these images were sent to him to finish the job. Dude, you can be such a moron. Huh? Oh man, Mr. Lawyer dude. That kind of scandal. That's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy. The good stuff, juicy. Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stopped paying attention to us, then it would be the end, dude. Too bad that wasn't your intention. What are you talking about? I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. Do I have something for that? I didn't spy on Mr. Correa because of Miss Andrews. Then there's only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up that camera in Mr. Correa's room was... Do I put impacts now? Or do I have something else that I need to present? It didn't work, it's not impacts. I think we don't have what we need. But what did we miss? Let's try the suicide report. Maybe it will bring up the thing about the marriage. No, it didn't work. We're gonna lose our HP. We can try the card and be like, it's because you hired this killer and you wanted to make sure he does the job. It worked! Okay, why didn't I think of this first? Especially when we're trying to pin the murder on our client. What is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? We didn't even say he's a shady scumbag. You already know. You just confessed. If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. Can't afford to make any more mistakes. Literally, because I'm really low on HP. Mr. Matt Ongard. I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Correa. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt Angard. You're guilty. And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. He's gonna show us his true nature. I thought if you didn't know, you would be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Mr. Angard, you really did hire... Hold on a second. I'm gonna consult myself, okay? So he can make his own decisions. Is he gonna blow up all Cyclops right now while he's consulting with himself? Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. Oh. Does he mean schizophrenia, or is he just showing us his true self? How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm not on guard. Okay, it's not schizophrenia because he's identifying himself as the same name. So it's just his true nature. Matt's secret. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you do have. So you are Shelly the Killer's client. You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? What do you mean? And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me, I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? You're lying. What a terrible... It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on, and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. But why? Why did you hide the video camera and... A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like the pathetic Adrian. You knew about Miss Andrews' secret? But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, at least of all assassins. Least of all assassins. Okay, so he set up the camera because he did not trust the person who hired. Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? So he wanted to blackmail the blackmailer, if it ever happened. So the killer doesn't know about the camera. And that's why... But he is stupid for planting it in such a trackable bear. That's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. Maybe the killer went in there looking for some kind of manipulation like this. But there's no way that he didn't just break that door to find the equipment. Lime, what's up? Where did he get that drink? I know, right? I was like, he transformed and suddenly he has a drink and that makes him evil. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want to. How are you, Lynn? I saw you have some cat ears and cat eyes. And the wizard thing I didn't see the wizard thing in their games. I don't know how you get it turned on. Maybe you just do it when you want to. But you have some cool stuff that I missed, I guess, lately. Wait, I didn't read that sentence. That's right. That video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Right? How am I? Oh my god, I'm tired. I had a very, very long week after the last stream. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. I baked something on Friday, and it was messy and a lot of work. And it turned out tasty, but I didn't feel like it was worth the effort. So I'm like, wow, Mom used to do this on her own. We should have appreciated that more. But also on Sunday, yesterday, we went to my uncle's house and we swam a bit, I guess. I wouldn't call it swimming. I was just standing in the pool or sitting where there's sitting spots because I can't swim. But that was nice. But we were out all day. We left at like 9:30, I think, and didn't get home until 11. So that was tiring. That's good then. Baking. I don't know if you can call it baking. Like, the only baking part of it is I had to make this dough. And we just stuff it with stuff. So this is one of the few things where I eat ground beef. So we stuff it with ground beef and then we deep fry it. And I ran out of stuffing, so I stuffed the rest of the dough with some mozzarella cheese. But sometimes when Mom would have extra dough, sometimes she would put cheese, sometimes she would put like walnut and sugar in it, and it's very delicious. Either that or she would make it with coconuts or dates. The date paste. That sounds tasty. It is, and I just had the last 2 pieces of it for breakfast. I don't know if that's a good choice for breakfast, but I woke up late. I was lazy to make something to eat, and I was like, well, this is just there. I'm just gonna eat it. But yeah, I'm already sleepy and fighting really hard. Some yawns. So once this investigation is over, even if it's too early, I'm gonna be ending the stream instead of going into the trial because that would probably take too long. And then I will take a nap, and then I will wake up just in time to make a frozen pizza, so I don't have to like spend too much time making lunch for me and my dad. So I have everything planned out. I'm gonna take a nap after stream. Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl. Motive for murder. Why would you kill Mr. Correa? Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Correa had been able to give it, then Mr. Ungar's secret would have... Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. And that's how Mr. Correa ended up dead? Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. Yeah, he turned 180 degrees there. He was projecting himself as somebody who can do anything on his own. Now he turned a 180, and Adrian is like the opposite. She presents the image that she can do anything on her own, but she really needs an anchor. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. So you think that same thing of your defense lawyer, right? Just wait until I use you and throw you away, bro. I'm gonna lose my first case. They better let me lose this case. Put on a sweet, innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it, the assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone, all working their butts off for me. Matt Angard. Pearl is gonna unleash her anger on him. Did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. Oh my god, yes! I approve of this violence. Wow, nice shots. You got the gunshots on the bombs too. Wow. that must have taken a lot of coordination. I wouldn't have pulled it off. Nailed it, yeah. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Correda, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room. You killed Mr. Correda. I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. But too bad, you can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? We need to help Edgeworth. Just like he helped us before. We're gonna give him this defeat without looking like we're giving him. You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? The only problem is we have the issue about Maya being kidnapped and endangered because of this. Oh, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Mystic Maya. Edgeworth is gonna save her. All your plan is gonna fall apart. You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You scoundrel. You scoundrel. So, if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. What does Esquire mean? Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliché phrase. Juan said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? It has to do with impacts. It has to be about impacts. Is he gonna tell us it happened? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. No, he's leaving. You coward. You're the coward. Maya, what am I supposed to do? Damn it, now I don't want to stop the game and take my nap, but I'm gonna fall asleep. We'll come back for it tomorrow. It's gonna be fine. I can wait. I will put you guys on the cliffhanger with me. And now you're finally found it. Who's talking about this? Edgeworth! The starting line of this case. Edgeworth. I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. It's not over yet. Yes. It's not a cliffhanger yet. March 22nd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Well, right? What are you going to do if you plan on changing your strategy? No, we can't do that. That's right, he's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Edgeworth. Right, only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. Is he gonna tell us his answer? And that's why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, right, it's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. Matt Engarde. He didn't tell us his answer. I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who is clearly a killer. Matt Engarde, that man is really... It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Oh, wait till you see how things are going in the US now. Proper defense? But what exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? Oh no, Phoenix is having an identity crisis right now. Well, that may be true, but that's because I've believed my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get Engarde an acquittal, that isn't proper defense at all. Maya's situation. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right. Would you get the hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. Why fight? People like you and Franziska von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Franziska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record, that's all. And isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? No, you got it all wrong, Phoenix. Because your precious win record was destroyed? You are so petty. You're the petty one, Phoenix. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as perfect record were meaningless. What? I don't believe you. Are you saying that it is why you left the prosecutor's office? Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. He still won't give us the answer. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. What is my answer? But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of the story. Is he alluding that we can have multiple endings to this? I'm gonna save 2 slots just in case. Oh no, this is the killer. The transceiver. I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please. Why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Angar's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? You're asking a cold-blooded killer why he's defending a cold-blooded killer. Right? Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client. Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am. Yeah. This is what I like to call my aftercare. What the heck is aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations and is part of an assassin's duty. An assassin's duty? We were unlucky this time and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? I believe I told you once before, however. You did, but my name is the Killer. Shelly the Killer. You're Shelly the Killer? You knew that, Edgeworth. Please keep in mind, you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain, Maya, it would be my duty as an assassin to see to it she receives a nice long nap. No. Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace this signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. We heard the cat! Yes, we heard the cat! Now he knows. Now he knows he can go back there. Okay, let's go there. Mystic Maya. I don't know what to say. Edgeworth. Did you hear that? At the end of that transmission. Oh, it sounded like a cat. A cat? Yes, it can't be that cat, can it? What is it? I think I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police units head for Enguarde Mansion immediately, yes! We can save her and we won't have to defend that asshole. Alright, you hurry over as well, then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun. Yeah. No, don't interrupt the music and transportation. Okay, March 22nd, Enguarde's Mansion, living room. Maya. Please answer us, Mystic Maya. There's a stuffed bear closing that cat door. It wasn't there before. We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler, all this time he was the killer. He and OnGuard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. We removed it, but there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason. A wooden bear-shaped figurine is covered in many thin cuts. It looks stuffed bear to me, and it doesn't look like it has any guts. Unless these things that should be like stitching are what I mean by the guts. A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Coreda? Why would something like this be here? Right, look down there. There's a little pet door installed here. I'm sure that's for Shu. Do you think that this came through that little door? This door is locked. I don't think it came through the door. It was on the sofa the first time we came here. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Why are we doing this? I thought the place is surrounded and aren't policemen in here. There's no one here. From the looks of this room, I would say this is OnGuard's private lounge. Look at this, right? The antenna for sending and receiving radio signals and a PCR. We must find the tape in here. Check inside the deck. If there is a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. This is weird. The killer was here. He should have seen the recording, especially since he's holding Maya in here. Maybe OnGuard wasn't aware of the kidnapping until he got arrested and they had to come up with a plan, and he doesn't know the location of Maya himself. So he still thinks he has the upper hand on the blackmailing of the killer. But the killer was probably here and he knows this, and he might even removed the tape himself. No, the tape is here. It says so right here. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. Or maybe it's not in here. If we're lucky, we'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. Okay, so he did take it. OnGuard has no clue where Maya is. There's no tape to be found. No. But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looked like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. I guess when the cat meowed, the killer realized it probably was heard on the other side and that we're coming here, and he just escaped while he could, so we might not even find Maya here. Like Ezra said, he would have a contingency plan. It's a VCR and antennae. The footage that the spy camera took at the scene of the crime was beamed here and recorded on tape. If only we had that tape, it would have been really helpful. Huge television and speaker loomed largely here. Sure, if Maya saw this, she would say, "I would die a Happy Samurai fan if I could see the Nickel Samurai on the TV like this." She did say that. Yeah, that's what she would say. I can't believe I just made a joke about Maya, all things considered. She said the same thing too. It's OnGuard's computer. Maya, why couldn't you have used this to get help? She couldn't turn it on. Mr. Nick, where's the power switch? Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. She couldn't find the power switch. I'm sure Maya used this door to shove this out there. I'm sure it was her. No, I'm sure we saw this bear outside before. And it wasn't by the door. Every time you give me some piece of evidence, it's always the most crucial piece. This time too, I'm sure. Maybe I'm misremembering things. Can't read all the labels, but this is a very large collection of videotapes. Looks like Angar taped all of his own shows. Oh, I remember. The bear was on this side of the room. It was on this sofa. It wasn't on the other side, so it was Maya who pushed it out of it. What a spacious sofa. I bet 10 pearls would fit on here. I don't think 10 of me would fit, Mr. Nick. Okay, let's see. Let's move. Wine cellar. There's the picture. That's another clue she left behind. That one was on the desk inside, on the coffee table inside. We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Yes, nice. Maya. This looks like a picture of Miss Inkbags. With love, Celeste. Miss Inkbags? You mean... Yes, Mr. Koreda's former manager. Why would a picture of Miss Inkbags be here in Mr. Angar's mansion? And why does it say with love? This might be a clue. Found at Angar's mansion, with love, Celeste is written on it. Ah, what's wrong, Pearls? Please let me see that picture frame. Huh? What's so special about the frame? On the back, there's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message. What? I thought you would come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You'd better get Angar a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left, or a lot of room. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless link. That's it for now, Nick. Oh, wait. What? It disappeared. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. I know. Mystic Maya. Right? What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Nothing. But now we have this on the back of this. This is proof that they also kidnapped Maya to do this. It doesn't say so. It doesn't say that she left us a note here in the evidence. But we should be able to use that. We've searched the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth. Yes? As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. But I'm still short one last thing. And what is that? That one lock, Miss Andrews' psych lock. I feel like this single lock is gonna be more difficult than the 5 locks we had on Guard. I could just find out what secret she's holding. Then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth. He wants to expose the truth. He does not want to give Enguarde an acquittal. Nice. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock. Do we have everything we need for this? March 22nd, Detention Center Visitors Room. Good evening, Mr. Wright. Let's save here just in case we don't get a chance to... Like, if we lose, we're gonna have to repeat all of that stuff. I don't want to repeat all of that stuff. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I have come to remove your Psyclock. Psyclock? You're not supposed to tell people about your superpowers. I want to know, and you will tell me. Your secret. Fine, go ahead, try to break me if you can. What does this new evidence mean for us? Let's see. Oh, damn it. I should have showed her the frame first. Why frame him? This is where we present impacts, but maybe after that we present a picture frame where it says with love. Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also Juan. What does this all have to do with Matt? Yes, the picture frame is perfect. The picture is perfect. Because it's about him. It was found in his mansion. But for you to hit Mr. Enguarde, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impax and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? I cannot explain it, but I can present this. It worked! Nice, we didn't need to save after all, but we saved. This is a photo of Miss Impax, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impax's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's all right. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Enguarde's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Okay. There isn't going to be a cliffhanger. We just go and actually do the trial tomorrow. Why frame him? Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out. Because Mr. Corrida didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes, because of Matt. Because of Mr. Enguarde? What do you mean? I think I see where this is going. Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why "With Love, Celeste" is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used. toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I think Matt was not happy about the marriage and threatened somebody. Either he threatened to kill her, kill Impax. He told Juan he would kill her. Or I don't know, he made some kind of threat that was worrying enough for Juan to call off the wedding. Revenge. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I see, so that's what happened. Wait, she wasn't two-timing them, was she? Then why did Mr. Corrida have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Okay, so it was both of them being assholes, I guess. She left Matt, but he was not happy with her having a past with him. It had nothing to do with threats. They're both assholes. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Poor Miss Impax. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds and, so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid the note. Yeah, so he did not destroy it because he wanted to use it. Wow. Both of these men are very stinky. Why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. You could have told us that and actually helped get revenge on Guard by letting us know. Revenge. There's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Yes. Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it even went public. I was going to burn it. I had even brought a lighter. but I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. I think the killer took the suicide note as his insurance. So On Guard had the videotape of the murder, and the killer had the note, the whole reason that he hired the killer himself. So now the killer has all the cards. He has the tape and he has the suicide note. But I think we have enough evidence to make sure that On Guard is found guilty, but I don't know how that's gonna play out with us being his defense attorney, especially when we missed Maya. We weren't able to save her. So Phoenix has a very difficult choice to make now. Yes, I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Wow, this story is so deep. I don't know how it changed from I hate this case to wow, I love this case. But yeah, my complaints about it still stand. I really hated some things and I still hate them, but I can also love some parts. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I love how they put the man in quotes. I'm a lawyer. What a pitiful, weak answer, Phoenix. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. Can't sleep either, not with Maya's situation or with what I know now. Okay, we will get him tomorrow. Alright. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for the 36 years. 3 years, Cyber, and thank you for all the bits. Appreciate you all for being here. I'll be back tomorrow to finish this, maybe. Hopefully, it's finally the end. Hopefully, Phoenix finds his answer, and hopefully, Edgeworth finally tells us his answer. Although I really think it's just about finding the truth for him, but we'll see. Yeah, thank you too, Lem. But yeah, I will go take a nap. And then I will enjoy some frozen pizza with my dad with some added toppings to it. But yeah, it's gonna be quick. It's not gonna take too much long to make, so I can take a decently long nap, I guess. And I'll be back tomorrow. So I'll see you guys around. Bye bye.